Oh, Canada. That's the tune Donald Trump is kind of sort of humming about his Republican rival, Ted Cruz. Trump was given the chance to rekindle his birther rep in an interview with the Washington Post when the paper asked him about the White House eligibility of Cruz, who was born not in the U.S., but in the land of our neighbors to the north. Trump responded by saying that other people have raised that concern about Cruz, and while he didn't make the claim himself, he also did not take the opportunity to swat it down. A position Trump repeated in an interview that aired today on Morning Joe.
There's a legal mind on the conservative side that has been saying that he has concerns that Ted Cruz may not be qualified to be president of the United States, may not meet the qualifications
because of where he was born.
Because of where he was born. This is something obviously you talked about before with Barack Obama. It's something that I suspect we're going to be hearing more about in the next couple of weeks. Is there any validity to those claims?
Well, I mean, honestly, I hope it's not the case. I hope that's not going to be a problem for him. But I've been hearing a lot about it, and you've been hearing, and I guess everybody's talking about it now that he's doing better. And I think that they are looking at it, and it's a problem for him, and it's a problem, obviously, for the Republicans, because if the let's assume he got a nomination, and the Democrats bring suit. The suit takes 2 to 3 years to solve, so how do you run? So it's certainly a concern, I guess, for the party, but I hope that's not the case. I'm not involved in that, but a lot of people are bringing it up, absolutely.
So afterwards, word of Trump's remarks started to circulate last night. Cruz laughed off the issue by tweeting a video of the Fonz jumping a shark in the famous episode of Happy Days. Today, though, in Iowa, Cruz leaned on his law school degree from Harvard to explain why he believes this issue will not be a legal obstacle to the Oval Office.
As a legal matter, the question is quite straightforward and settled law that the child of a U.S. citizen born abroad is a natural-born citizen. People will continue to make political noise about it, but as a legal matter, it's quite straightforward. I would note that it has occurred many times in history. John McCain was born in Panama, but he was a natural-born citizen because his parents were U.S. citizens. George Romney Mitt's dad was born in Mexico when his parents were Mormon missionaries, but he was a natural-born citizen because his parents were citizens. And actually, Barry Goldwater was born in Arizona before Arizona was a state, and yet he was a natural-born citizen because his parents were citizenship. As a legal matter, the question is quite straightforward.
John, I believe that man got an A in con law. Given this,
possibly history as well. That was like a little history lesson there.
Given this slap, just speaking strictly binary terms, is the Cruz-Trump détente that has largely prevailed over, or does it continue?
Over, done, finished. Look, Ted Cruz is now squarely in Donald Trump's sights. You can say that Trump didn't raise this issue. He's fanning the flames on this issue. Once a birther, always a birther, or a charger.
We are so in the disagreement zone on this. It is not over. Trump is probing. He's looking for ways because eventually he may want to go after him. But I think what he's finding is that this thing is not catching fire, and that this is not the end of the détente. This is probing. This is like North and South Korea on the border. This is like them looking over with some binoculars.
When you reach over into your bag and take out the biggest club in your bag and take a swing at the guy who's your biggest rival,
this is not the biggest.
It's the biggest. It's the club he used. It's the club he went to get himself into the political arena with Barack Obama. It's the birther club. He likes that club. And look, the question of what Trump is, whether you want to say that Trump is trying to figure out where Cruz's weak spot is so that he can drive the shiv into it or not, that's not détente anymore. That's I'm looking to drive the shiv into the guy.
It's still détente. Compared to what he could be doing, given how close we are to Iowa and the fact that he's in a fight with Cruz in Iowa, he could be at war with him. He could be running negative ads. He is simply probing and testing to see, is there a future line of argument he can use if he wants to end the détente?
I think
these two guys
the détente is over. I am not saying we're at thermonuclear war yet. We're not at thermonuclear war yet, but we are we're at a hot war now. There's a war. It's a war. No détente.